Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. Let's Geronimo. I was hoping my companions would also jump, but... Oh, they're coming around the back. Well, that's lame. Oh, interesting. It moved my abilities. It's probably angry, but it looks playful. Oh, he was not close enough.
To your left!
Oh, interesting. So I'm guessing my stun shockwave triggered the barrel. But I feel like that should have hit me. Maybe the beetle's body blocked it for me? I mean, I doubt it was anything that elaborate, but it'd be cool if that's how it worked. If you could position yourself so that enemy bodies took explosions for you. It'd be extremely circumstantial, though.
You figure this is the homestead Nagunu told us about?
Maybe.
Holy gods! Someone actually came! Please, you have to help my friends! They're gods! They're monsters!
By the look of your homestead, your friends are dream thralls now.
They were good people. And I can't, I'm not... Their souls can't rest like this, and I'm not strong enough to put them down myself. Please, they didn't deserve... They were... My gods. How did this happen?
Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Thank you. You're a good person. You'll be better than me. Find me when it's over. Oh, beg for blood.
Maybe not baying for
Poor
blood.
kid. He doesn't need anything else to worry about right now. Right behind you.
Feed them to the earth.
We're good. At least he's a little tanky. He can take 2 combos instead of just 1.
Purge the blight! We see you!
Yeah, still not close enough.
On the mountain! Nice shot!
Alright, I had enough of that. Well, I guess I haven't had enough of that. Hey, I was climbing. That's time out. I was on base. You know what? No. How about this? Get out of here. You want some too, buddy?
We see you!
Everyone okay?
Well, we are. I can't vouch for the Dream Thralls, or the people that they used to be. They might be a little less than okay. So I know this is supposed to be a homestead, but honestly, it seems a little cultish. I mean, we haven't talked to anybody besides Koa over there. But based on the location, the compound, like, nature of the settlement, of the homestead. I don't know, it seems a little culty. Cypher's bestowed focus. Grants pain blocker. Plus 5% damage reduction while your health is below 30%. This ring was made centuries ago by an elf cipher from Eric Lonfoth as a gift for the Delimgan she had fallen in love with. The Cypher poured all of her affection and desire to keep her beloved Dalimgan safe from harm into this ring. As with all Cypher magic, the enchantment draws upon the soul of the wearer to activate. In this case, it draws upon the adrenaline and fear that all living things feel as they come closer and closer to death. Creating the ring took months of work. When the Cypher finally went to gift it to her Dalimgan paramour, she found a sight most dreadful. Loggers had destroyed a section of the forest, including the Dalimgan's home tree, causing her to warp into a twisted pigra. I don't remember how to actually say that. Certain that their shared love could overcome even this horrid transformation, Cypher tried to reason with her now tainted beloved. It did not work. You don't say.
I couldn't do anything. I'm gods. I'm useless. But you helped them. They can rest now. How did you find us? What are you doing out here?
Hey, you want to go get drunk after all that? Your captain is looking for you. He's getting the crew together for a reunion.
Old Nagunu? But I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the others... Are they alive?
You thought your old crew was dead.
No, it's just... Nagunu, we parted on... bad terms. Our last deal, it... went wrong. He thought Ruanga and I did it. He said... if he ever saw us again, we were dead.
Tawe's promised to go to the reunion.
Yeah, he would. He always trusted the captain. They were close. He doesn't act bright, but Tawe, he's canny. Something's going on.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe it's time to stop. Stop running. Stop hiding. Turn and face things. Face Nagunu. All right. I'll go. I'll go to Thirdborn. As soon as I can find the courage.
You've got people looking out for you. Take courage in that.
Thank you all. I'll try.
You do that. But remember, you've got friends waiting for you.
We were meant to be safe. We came here to... And then...
Yeah.
Poor kid. He doesn't need anything else to worry about right now.
Alright. I think this is where the treasure's gonna be at. If I can find a way up there. I say if, as if there's any doubt in my ability to find the path. Necropants. Alright, Spectral Slave. Summons a spectre to fight with you, and poison-proofed, plus 30% resistance to poison accumulation. These wretched pants are cold to the touch, and faint whispers can be sensed in the peripheries of one's mind while wearing them. Needle-thin shards of Audra inside the legwear poke into the wearer's flesh, forming a spiritual connection between them and the soul that is trapped within. When called upon, the imprisoned spirit manifests beside the pants to defend its wearer with all of its might. These pants are not to be used lightly, as the only way for the soul within to be freed is if someone dies while wearing them to take its place. Whatever possessed someone to craft pants from the skin legs of an Amoa is a mystery that not even WoW could solve.
Yeah.
But we found them. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh.
If you insist.
One for you!
Right, ancient note. Captain Tago promises a new start for us all. But what are promises from a man like him? We're not fought beside him as he traded our lives for profit. How many times have we heard, one more boys, just one more caper? We stand before his most recent insult, this masturbatory obelisk to his vanity. Tago's tower, eh? And what of us, the hands by which it was refurbished? Nothing but a wisp of an afterthought. The foolish among you will call this mutiny. This is survival. Tago would do no different. He has departed for Shark's Teeth in secret with only his favorite fools. Why? Seeking more fortune, more glory, on a baseless rumor planted by yours truly. Bootlickers be gone. He will not return. I have guaranteed it. Stand with me to claim what is rightfully yours. We'll write our name in history, starting with this tower, henceforth known as Iski's Tower. We'll erect a tower for each man that joins us. I simply claim this one as your new leader. The backside of the page contains the following message, written in a different hand and weakly encoded by a basic cipher. Iski is no different from Tago. We will not trade one tyrant for another. We strike come midnight. His blood will christen this place as Mio and Co.'s Tower. Mio and Company's, of course. Inscription. An inscription is chiseled into the stone. The calligraphy is beautiful, the work of a master's hand. We seven shall keep watch here when all others have lost their courage. We stand as the vanguard of Solace Keep's ambition. We shall keep the flame bright. Below the inscription is what might have once been a list of names, but the letters are marred and weather-eaten. Inscription. A tombstone of silvery frost rises inexplicably from the dirt. Frost wisps from the surface, and from certain angles, the inscribed lettering seems to radiate its own light. Pargrunen Builder. Death by exposure and or starvation. Looks like he came up here and got himself trapped. Died holding the clinger. Poor bastard. Probably should have left with the rest of them. But mortal ambitions and mortal sentiments remain foolish things. Alright, let's go to camp, and we'll speak to Kai and Giada. You know what? Let's hold off on upgrading any further.
How knowledgeable are you about boat maintenance?
I know enough to patch a hull or mend a sail. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking about it. The weather around here is so tempestuous, and the envoy's already been in one shipwreck. If we end up in a boat, I'd just rather someone knew what they were doing.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's boats. If there's another, it's pretending I know what I'm doing.
Oh, my hero.
Katoa and Hayako. An interesting pair. Despite their clumsy methods, they were just defending their community. I'm grateful that you showed restraint.
No harm, no foul.
That is more understanding than most of your countrymen. I only bring it up because people are growing wary of your empire. With good reason. When they take their anger out on you, don't judge them too harshly. We all make mistakes. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest. Until next time.
I've been meaning to talk to you about Katoa and Hayako. I didn't think it was possible to talk them down, but you managed it. And you say more than their foolish hides.
What do you mean?
Those two fought for Rauatai in the Deadfire. They learned how to disrupt enemy movements and destroy supply lines. They'd have nipped and poked at your comrades at Eagle's Reach until Adir finally snapped back. At Thirdborn, most likely. All while the two of them remained secure and defended in their tower.
They were looking for a fight.
Yeah. The problem is, when you go looking, you're bound to find one. Thirdborn's under threat, but if loose cannons like them fire at everything that moves, they'll draw even more trouble to our walls.
They lash out like cornered animals, giving the Steel Garrote a reason to fight back. Not that they need a reason.
Still, better not to give them one.
Yeah, they'll pick a battle they can't win.
Or they'll have us fighting on too many fronts. Stunts like theirs will only draw the ire of the Steel Garrote, or the full force of the Adiran army if they push hard enough.
I'm afraid you're right.
Believe me, I want to be wrong about this. The Living Lands is changing. We've got more ships coming to port every year. If it's not Adir, it'll be someone. Night, envoy. What happened to traps and hired goons?
I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent. Come on, Let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Nope, not doing that yet. Let's take it slow.
Beware, Outlander. A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel your courage.
Beware of who? Ringrim?
Yes. A cold heart beats in her chest, starved of love or mercy, like the frozen breath of Rimagond. Do not seek her out! Spare yourself my awful fate!
Why did you go looking for Rimgrim? Sorry, Ringrim.
I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay. But Ringrim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any corner.
Stay away from the Exmodo Plains, and you'll be fine.
But I've always wanted to see the plains. Oh, fine. Now be gone, Outlander. Guard your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands.
Okay.
I'll get to Isha Middle someday, even if it kills me.
Isha Middle. Isha Mital.
Yeah.
Whatever she said. Either way.
Yeah.
Well, like... it's something we haven't explored. Yeah, we haven't been up here yet. However it is we get up there. If we even can. It could just be aesthetics.
Yeah.
Tattered note. I noticed a fix to the statue, miraculously legible despite its clear age. Marat, if you come back, know that I broke your statue on purpose. It's because you're an idiot and you should be punished. If not for your ridiculous quests, Dementor would still be here. I went out there because of you, so I'm destroying your statue. Get a terrible eye for proportions anyway. That's fair. Porter's note. The handwriting on this note is cramped, ugly, and almost unreadable. Only a few sentences are legible. Pargrunen trinkets. They're gonna be worth something one day, though. Just have to wait. Let the demand grow. Hopefully, no one will find my collection before then.
That looks like...
Alright, we got the Emerald Eye. Grants sight beyond eyes, plus 5% critical hit chance. An Eye of Emerald that discerns your grace and agility.
Looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Hi, I don't fiddle. I study and handle, but I do not fiddle. Nor faddle. Aha! But they actually drop stuff. A carrot, or sometimes I call a carrot, because it's a root vegetable, but also, you know, a carrot. So a carrot. Make it back across. Sure can. Oh, that's this. Okay.
Yeah.
By golly, I know where I'm at. Well, cool. I think that's everything explored. Because this was the part that I couldn't get to, right? I saw the scaffolding and I was like, oh, I don't know how to get up there. I think that was it. Alright, oh, we need to find these darn doohickeys. Alright, so we got that one. Oh, this one goes off to the left.
Yeah.
Heartfelt note. Hey Sprout, briefly summarize how it's been guiding you on your journey would be impossible in this letter alone. Your tenacity, curiosity, and courage continue to inspire the best of us, and remind the worst of us who we can become. When you washed up on our shores, some of our kin were concerned you would disrupt the old ways, siphon the very tradition from our veins. But your persistence, effort, and willingness to lend your talents helped us make a home in these strange lands. Many may still question why we make these tall teeth our home. They asked the same of Nandru when he moved further inland, beyond the bridges. I believe in him the same way I believe in you. There's promise in your journey still. I'm thankful to be allowed to be part of it. Just keep going. With faith and patience, Master Engineer Yor. Sigil of the Arcane. Grants Thaumaturge's expertise. Plus 20% ability cast speed, minus 20% ability essence cost. The true nature of this plain-looking copper ring becomes apparent when it is slipped onto someone's finger. Doing so causes a swirling sigil of runes and arcane geometry to appear on the ring where one would expect a gem to be fitted. Wearing this ring greatly enhances both the efficiency and speed with which its wearer channels spells, making it an invaluable tool for any wizard. Well, I'm no wizard, so I don't care. There are safes here.
Yeah.
But can't access them as far as I know. Alright, next things next. Back to camp we will. Yeah, I still don't know how to get to that. But let's go listen to Weil real quick. And his thoughts on Sapadal. I'll let them lull you. Dream.
It cannot be a god. This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has passed before? The most preposterous things are always true. A god unbound to us. What does it feel? What does it think? It fascinates us.
It is not one of us. We must be sure of its intent.
Listen for more about Sapodal's creation.
Perhaps its birth was the natural order, and ours was absurd.
Very well. If you see all the mysteries of Eora, explain it. How can it rival us?
We do not smell rivalry. Does it know of us? It dances to an ancient tune.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
Listen for more about Sapodal's nature.
It is slippery. It beckons, then hides itself.
If we cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will not challenge us one day.
Carry before the lunge, then.
I will not act now, but I will watch and wait. I will not brook another Wodika, from outside or within.
It's got a certain charm, doesn't it? I know I'm beautiful, darling, but usually my admirers hide their stares a little better.
Oh, I wasn't, I mean, you do look lovely, but, all this time on the road, and you look as fresh as spring berries. I just wondered how you do it.
Oh, why thank you. It took a while to find a product that worked so well.
Any tips for scales? No matter how much I scrub, I never feel like I'm getting the dust out.
Darling, sweetheart, I would love to build a regimen for you. Next time we go back to Fjord, we'll make a quick stop at my usual supplier.
It's a date.
Alright, now with that, how do I get to this abandoned mine? Also, explosives beneath me. Oh gosh. Not paying a lick of attention. All sorts of plants in here. The fossil embedded in a rock wall north of Thirdborn to find the hidden. Alright, I have an idea. We'll just do what the journal says, and that might lead us to it. I thought I remember seeing a giant skull sticking out the side, but I didn't look more closely. I think either way for now, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll track down the last invitee for the drinks, and then we'll, I guess, attend that event, followed by going to Ringrim's domain. I think we're all wrapped up here. Yeah. Ever find a piece of star metal in this area? I found 2, right? No idea. Well, either way, I'm going to call it here for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.